Hello, it's me here, looking like a boy without my facial hair. Anyway, there was something that was on my mind for a while, and I've been thinking about it for a bit, so I thought I want to put a video out. Partly as a reminder for myself, but also in part because I know a lot of you kids watch this, and I guess I had teachers who said this to me, and I'm nobody, but I still think it's worth saying that everybody needs someone to perhaps remind them of this. And what it is that there are so many people these days, especially now that it's so easy to put out a video like what I'm doing, right? And people always, a lot of people claim to know what's going on. Oh, follow your dreams. Be this, be that. Oh, it's okay. Just be happy. You know, on the surface, it always sounds good, but you have to ask yourself, who are these people and how do they know what they're talking about? Do they know what they're talking about? For example, some people say, oh, just as long as you're happy. It sounds good, it sounds nice. But you and I know that not everything that makes you happy is good, or that being happy by itself is not always a good thing. You see, if I just sit down the whole day and binge watch something on Netflix, I'm kind of happy, to be honest. It feels nice. But at the end of the day, I know that if I keep spending my time like that, I won't be in a good place in terms of my health and whatever else. So just because something sounds good, it sounds appealing, it makes you go like, well, doesn't always mean it's worth paying attention to or worth following. So find out who that person is and how did they arrive at that conclusion. It's so funny, especially when you talk about sports stuff. A lot of people just wear like their sports clothes, the tights and leggings, and then they start teaching workouts and stuff. Sometimes it's nonsense, but that's the world we live in today. So it's not that we're throwing hate on anybody. Just we ourselves have to filter what we see, what we hear, and you know what? My other piece of advice is don't do it alone. This life is it's a long journey, and so we don't have to figure things out on our own. People have come and gone before us. They have figured a lot of things out, and a lot of teachers are around us to help guide us through. Just like how if you have a complicated piece of machinery, a boat or an aeroplane, you don't just watch some YouTube video and try and figure it out. I mean, you kind of can, but it's always best to get a teacher. That's the way that you know you are going to be the safest. Yeah, so get a teacher, get a guide, someone who has been through life, who has learned from others, who have walked the path. They are proof of whatever they teach, and that's Bella. They don't just say it; they live the life that they talk about. Yeah, that's what it is. Again, I see the irony of me saying this because who am I? Yeah, so don't just take my word for it, even though you know who I am. Think about it, and that's all I have for now. I'll see you guys in a bit, kind of. I don't know. Bye.